Hey everyone, Mike here. So I'm now 28 days into my 75-day challenge. So I thought I'd just do an update on how it's all going so far. So in this video, I'm going to cover off what I'm doing, what I'm struggling with, and what changes I've seen so far, and the main things I'm doing to keep me on track. So let's get into it. Okay, let's look at the numbers. So in 28 days, I've done 16 resistance workouts. I've done 4 times 5 kilometer HIIT runs, which if you've seen the video, you know how brutal they are. 4 Pilates sessions and 370,000 steps walked. So that's quite a lot in 28 days. In addition to that, I've had 0 cheat meals, and you've also seen my eating out video where I was very good, very well behaved. I've had lots of good sleep, and I've also had lots of trips to the bathroom, courtesy of my 4 litres of water every day. So just to remind you what's in the challenge, it's 4 times 45-minute resistance workouts a week. It's 2 45-minute cardio or mobility sessions a week. I'm also walking a minimum of 8,000 steps a day. Typically it's more like 12 to 15,000. Obviously day 7 is a rest day. In addition to the exercise, we're doing a whole food diet. So I've been eating really clean for the last 28 days. I've also been doing lots of reading, studying up on my property development book. Drinking 4 litres of water a day, like I say, is quite a mission, hence my Uber water bottle, but we get through that every day, which is good. Also taking a daily progress picture, so I can see some improvements coming along, which is great. Aiming for 8 hours of sleep a night, and no digital devices 1 hour before bed. So that is the rules of the challenge. And by far the hardest part of the challenge is the no digital devices before 1 hour before bed. That is really difficult. I have to admit I haven't been able to do that a lot. I'm really struggling with that. Also some of the mindfulness meditation, that's also taking a bit of a backseat to my diary. But yeah, we'll work on that. So what changes have I noticed so far in 4 weeks? Well, the first thing I've noticed is I'm definitely getting stronger. I can see myself putting on more muscle. I'm hitting PBs down the gym, and I'm losing body fat at the same time, so I'm really happy with that. A lot of that is due to obviously the resistance training I'm doing in association with a clean whole food diet, so definitely getting some tangible improvements here, which is great. My mobility is also improving. So before I was really struggling to, range of movement in my squats. I can now do a full deep squat, which I haven't done for a long time, and really that's the Pilates and the stretching I'm doing really that's contributing to that. And a lot of my aches and pains I was having before seem to have gone away. So that's a combination again of the mobility I'm doing and also the whole food diet. The whole food diet is anti-inflammatory. So I've noticed that is a big improvement there in terms of general aches and pains. So really happy with that. And another big thing I've noticed is I don't have to push myself to go to the gym. It's kind of, I know what I'm doing. I've got my workout plan printed out, so I know exactly what I'm doing every day, every week. So it's just a case of get up and get it done. And that's been really helpful. Okay, I want to give you guys some tips on how to stay on track when things get a little bit tough. The first thing is have an accountability partner. This is somebody who's going to encourage you to keep going and vice versa. I've actually got a WhatsApp group running at the minute with about 14 people that are also doing the challenge in it. And it's really helped me. They're posting in what they're struggling with, what they're achieving during the day. I'm posting in what I'm doing. So it's a really good motivational tool to keep everyone going. Another point really is around getting my workout schedule printed out. Like I said before, I've done that now, and I pretty much know every day what I'm doing, and everything is on autopilot. So that's a really big help. Another key tip is planning and preparing your meals. There's nothing worse when you're not quite sure what you're going to have to eat if you haven't got the right food in the house. So make sure you've got the right food in the house and you know what you're going to have, especially if you're time constrained. You can just make those meals nice and quickly. Another tip I've mentioned before is just making sure if you got a bit of a sweet tooth, be prepared. Get the grapes in. Don't forget the grape. And another key one is don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone slips up now and again. It's not the end of the world. Just remember, tomorrow's a new day. We reset and we go again. Simple as that. So that's it. My 28 days so far is 75 hard. It's not been too bad. I guess the biggest problem so far is all my trips to the toilet and my lack of a social life. So hopefully that'll all finish in about 47 days time. I'll be able to get back to a bit of normality. I think one of the reasons it's been not that difficult so far is that I've done this before. So when I finished my last challenge, I carried on with a lot of those routines anyway. So my workout habit, I carried on with generally. My whole food diet, I pretty much carried on with 5 days a week. Now I'm just really tightening up, making sure, 7 days a week I'm eating clean, but it's not a massive shift from what I've been doing anyway. And that's really the key point, I guess. Making gradual changes is what's allowed us to maintain these habits long term. If they're too extreme, too hard, you're just not going to maintain it. So that's really the secret. Make small incremental changes, be consistent, and just keep going. So I hope you enjoyed the update. I'll be getting back to you soon with another video soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I need some help growing it, and I shall catch up with you all soon. Cheers.